School Admissions Council is a private entity that administers the LSAT, and that's the application test that one must take if they want to get into law school. But the issue here is one of the questions on that test you have to see to complete.
I'm frustrated because there isn't a law school that will let me in right now because their hands are tied by policy and procedure.
He speaks 3 languages, has worked with law enforcement in Homeland Security, and now 28-year-old Angelo Bino wants to be a lawyer. But he can't even apply because he's blind.
There is no physical way that a blind person can draw. There is no physical way that a blind person can chart. There is no physical way that a blind person can actually complete this exam.
Richard Bernstein is Angelo's attorney. He's planning to take on the American Bar Association policy that a school must not waive the LSAT for anyone or it would be stripped of accreditation. The policy came after Northwestern waived the application test for him in 1996, all because of some so-called discriminatory questions.
If A sits next to B and B is next to C, but D is next to A, where is E if F is next to C? But if a law school chooses to waive the LSAT requirement for a blind applicant, that law school be able to waive the LSAT requirement and process the application without the American Bar Association stricken that law school of its needed accreditation.
If I become a lawyer, I will definitely help make a difference in people's lives.
And Richard says the Law School Administration Council has been sued twice in the past by the government for violating the civil rights of the disabled. So we'll see how this lawsuit turns out. Live in Farmington Hills, I'm Glenda Lewis. Back to you.
Glenda, when do they plan to file the lawsuit?
Angelo's ABA suit goes to court May 24th.